Man, you on your way now. You got a name in the street realm.
Well, Unreal Engine 3 has obviously powered some of the biggest games in the business, including our own games, Gears of War and Unreal Tournament 3. And here at the show, there's a lot of great games like APB and Mass Effect 2 and Singularity. Well, this year we have a new feature in the engine called Unreal Lightmass, and it is basically a really high quality global illumination system, and we've paired that to what we call Unreal Swarm, which is a distributed computation system that we use to build all the really detailed light computations. And the beautiful thing is that, you know, it reduces the complexity of lighting for our customers' games. So now when you have a scene, instead of putting in 30 or 40 lights, you might put in 3 or 4 lights. Some of the things you would see would be noticeable improvements in the lighting. It just and you don't really notice that it's more realistic. It just is more. I mean, unless you saw old and new side by side, it may not be immediately occurring to you that, wow, this really looks better, but it will. The really big change as well is, I think our customers can now make better games. MCP is really like we call it master control program. It's basically a giant database, and you can use it while you're developing your game, obviously, and then we also give you the code that you can use it after you've shipped your game, and that we've collected, I think at GDC the number we were quoting was something like 7 million years of gameplay in Gears of War 2 that in terms of the data. There's probably thousands of changes that have happened since January 1st, for example. And that's one of the things that we do. We give our licensees direct access to our actual Perforce development database. So whenever one of our guys is checking something in, licensee can see, oh, they just checked in a fix for this, or oh, they just checked in a new feature.
Reports are coming in of a widespread chaos.
Our engine is great on all the platforms, right? I mean, that's the beauty of it. It's good on PC, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. It takes time to get there. I mean, that's part of the value of Unreal is it's not just showing up today on PlayStation 3. We've shipped, multiple games on PlayStation 3. Our licensees have shipped, 30, 40 games maybe on PlayStation 3. It's been through the certification process. We even have the mod capabilities on PlayStation 3 and Unreal Tournament 3. So I mean, we have a lot of experience now with the PlayStation 3, and that's only time gives you experience. You can't just boom, I have experience. I'm experienced now. I've shipped my first game. Look at me. The thing that makes Unreal Engine 3 such an unstoppable force at this point in time is the experience that we're not just showing up today with our engine. This engine now has shipped, multiple Game of the Year winners, and it's, shipped multiple games on all the platforms. And Microsoft calls their new platform the Project Natal, saying this is going to be the rebirth of the Xbox 360. Well, the only things they actually showed running on it were both in Unreal Engine 3. That 3D Paint Party game and the Ricochet game were both Unreal Engine 3. So I mean, we're the first on the new platform, and and we're here and we run. And so I mean, that to me is, we're, like I say, we're not standing still. That was the theme of what we're showing this year, is that we're constantly improving our engine. Our engine isn't. It for all intents and purposes could be version 3.8 or 3.7 or 3.9. In other words, this isn't the Unreal Engine that we first shipped on Xbox 360 and PlayStation. It's the constantly improving and evolving.